Tonight, after years of reports by two investigator Pam Zeckman on slow ambulance response times, we are seeing serious results.
This after the Inspector General's sharp criticism of the fire department. He exclusively spoke with Pam Zeckman, calling on the mayor to step in for the sake of safety.
The importance of stories like yours is that it points to the consequences.
Dire consequences when waiting for an ambulance. The standard response time should be 6 minutes. Yet, over the past 3 years, the two investigators have repeatedly found excessive response times, including 16 minutes for a woman hit by a truck, 22 minutes to get to a girl shot here on the north side, and 33 minutes for a senior with chest pains.
It should be concerning to the public. It should make one person absolutely apoplectic. And that one person is the one person that can do something about this, and that's the mayor, who can tell his fire commissioner, get into the game.
Fire Commissioner Jose Santiago did agree 3 years ago that at least 5 additional ambulances are needed, but has yet to add them. This 2013 Inspector General's report said ambulances only met national response standards 58% of the time. The recommendation is 90%. But by 2015, the IG found his suggested reforms were not implemented.
Sometimes a good boot up the backside is what's needed.
The report also said the city inaccurately averages response times. Paramedics we talked to, who asked us to conceal their identities, say they see delays on a daily basis. People could die because an ambulance doesn't get to them in time.
I absolutely believe that people have died already because ambulances couldn't get there in time.
While calls for fire-related emergencies have declined, calls for ambulances have increased over the last 3 years.
We have not adjusted our resources, our apparatus, our personnel to actually meet the services that the public is calling for.
Your office does not believe their claim that they're meeting the standards that they should?
Absolutely not. When lives are at stake, if the leadership of the fire department won't respond, then we all have to look to the mayor to step in.
After we questioned City Hall officials for this report, the mayor did step in. A spokeswoman said the mayor directed the fire commissioner to submit a plan in 3 months for adding additional ambulances to the fleet, providing quality medical services and rapid ambulance response times are a priority of the Emanuel administration, the spokeswoman said. Rob and Erica will be following up on this to make sure it happens.
Seems like a domino effect. It took this report and then the mayor and then the pressure on. Without all that, would anything have gotten done?
It wasn't getting done at all over the past 3 years. It was stuck somewhere in the bureaucracy, and now he's pushing to make it happen.
Has anybody explained why the earlier recommendations were not implemented in the research for this story?
The fire department has argued that the math that the Inspector General used was not correct. They argue about the way the Inspector General conducted their audit, but in the end, they admit that they need more ambulances. So the debate, the Inspector General called it a shell game that the fire department was playing with these numbers and response times, and we've shown that they're terrible.
Yes, you have. Thank you, Pam.